Hey everybody, it's Pendragon, and today's video is brought to you by W Energy. So I'm gonna keep things short and sweet. W Energy is a clean energy drink that has no sugar, no calories, and comes in a variety of delicious flavors, including Galaxy Grenade and Dragonade. Not only does it give you no jitters and no crash, but it's chock full of vitamins and amino acids, which are great for you. Use promo code Pendragon for 10% off of your order, and give it a shot today. And now, on to the video. Hey everybody, it's Pendragon, and welcome back to more Super Mario 64. So last time in Super Mario 64, we actually sped run pretty much through the Womp's Fortress because it's a pretty short level and a pretty easy level. And we actually found a secret star by going into this little square area up here that led to a secret little world. Let me go ahead and get that level name for you real quick, and then we can get into the question of the day. So let's see. It's called the Secret Aquarium. So now you guys know. Just for future reference kind of thing. Also, this was something I didn't mean to show yet, because I was going to show it after we finished up the next course, but there is now a white light here. So we can actually do something special that I might as well do just to get it out of the way kind of thing. Plus, it's a pretty fun thing. But before we get into that, let's go into the question of the day. So today's question of the day is, who do you play as in Mario Kart? I decided to keep it kind of Mario related, Nintendo related for the questions for this particular Let's Play. Just because, you know, it's pretty fun to figure out who people like to play as. Now, while traditionally I used to play as Mario quite a bit because I always liked Mario, I do quite like playing as heavier characters such as Bowser. Because, I don't know, just the handling's a little better in my opinion. Just because, you know, it's not as slippery, slidey, especially with someone like, I believe Toad is one of the lightest. So, go ahead and comment below who you play as in Mario Kart if you play it at all, or just tell me who you would play if you've never played it before. And without further ado, let's get on with the episode. So, for this little spot over here with the spotlight, all you need to do is enter your first-person mode, well, not first-person mode, but your look-around area. And now, you want to look up to the sky where there's a beautiful mural, and as you look at the sun, you are now in a level. So, welcome to the Wing Cap course. Step on the red switch at the top of the tower, in the center of the rainbow ring. When you trigger the switch, all the red blocks you find will become solid. Try out the Wing Cap. Do the triple jump to take off and press ZL to land. Pull back on the L stick to go up and tilt forward to nose down, just as you would when flying an airplane. So basically tells you inverted controls for this. So it was the Wing Cap that has the inverted controls, not the cannon as I was thinking. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get all these red coins. This level is notoriously difficult for getting them. Okay, there aren't any up there. I thought there were more up there. But basically, if you follow along these yellow coins, you can actually start collecting all the red coins. Now, I'm gonna see if we can get this in one go. Probably not, because I normally struggle with this part because it's hard to get back up once you start dropping. And oh, we're about to lose our wing cap, and there we go. So when you fall out of the sky, and I accidentally bumped my mic, you actually just land right back over here. So if I wasn't just explaining how the wing cap worked, I could have showed you guys that better. But basically you just want to calmly glide your way down, and of course you get the notification again. You want to calmly glide your way down along these yellow coins, make your way to all the red ones, which each of these rings have 2. So it makes it nice and easy for you. So let's get these 2 here. And whenever you pull up after doing a nosedive, you will get a little bit of a boost in not just speed, but also a little bit of a height boost. So it's a pretty nice easy mechanic to get used to. It's just sometimes it can be a little difficult to control, as you can see with the fact that I am struggling a little bit with getting these last 2 red coins. Now, am I over the thing? Okay, I am. Now, the thing with cap courses, as you can see, you know, we don't have the cap yet. But with this switch, if we hit it and ground pound it, you've stepped on the wing cap switch. Wearing the wing cap, you can soar through the sky. Also, the camera's being weird and going by itself, because as you can see with that little X, I don't have control of the camera right now. But that's I guess where they decided to stop the camera and just kind of zoom in on Mario. But wearing the wing cap, you can soar through the sky. Now wing caps will pop out of all the red blocks you find. Would you like to save? Yes, let's do it. So, each cap level actually has a red coin area, or a red coin star to get. So, the easiest way to get this one, if you're still missing those last two, is to literally dive down and try to angle yourself upwards. But it's pretty difficult. So now that we've actually got the cap, I'm gonna go ahead and actually just fall down again because you don't lose lives in this one. And we'll make our way back down again to try again. I'll give it one more shot before we actually cut the video to trying to get it again. So let's go ahead and do this once more. Also, the 4 coins here, also I forgot I can't change the camera in here. The 4 coins in here are very useful for if you lost some life from the wing cap, because it doesn't negate your fall damage, but it can lessen it quite a bit, or you can just ground pound out of it. So let's see, does it give you it again? No, it doesn't. Okay, so once you have the switch activated, you don't get that little pop-up anymore, which kind of makes sense because now you have it activated. So let's try and angle ourselves. I'm trying not to go super fast because the faster you go, the more likely you are to miss a coin. And also, you know, the more likely you are to end up just falling in general. And as you can see, I am struggling a bit. And you can also just grab the coins with Mario's hand kind of sticking out. So anytime I mess it up and I have, like, you know, a little less than half of my wing cap stuff left, as you can see it was actually flickering there whenever I was falling, I normally just restart it. So since I said I was going to give it just one more try, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video to where I get it, unless I get it this next attempt. So I'll see you guys shortly. There we go. Now we finally got all 8 red coins. Now we just got to make it to the landing spot in time for our wing cap to not run out. So there we go. I just made it, and I actually I was struggling a bit to get those first 2 coins. So for some reason the rest of them came pretty easy. But now that we've gotten it, we are now up to 16 stars. So now we can technically go on to the next course, but you know what? I'm gonna knock out the last 2 stars of this area, because now that we have the wing cap, we might as well return to Bob-omb Battlefield and get this out of the way. Because this one is Mario Wings to the Sky. Now this one's not too difficult of a star. You can actually get it without the wing cap, but you don't get as cool of a way to do it, and it's not as smooth sailing. So having the wing cap in these levels is actually super nice in my opinion. And also, fun fact, if you decide you want to get a Koopa shell, you can have both. It's just, you know, when you're doing this, you won't end up utilizing the wing cap mechanics now, you'll only be using the Koopa shell. So now, let's go ahead and shoot our way up to this island, so you guys can see what this does. And we get a nice little boost in the air. So it makes this level way easier for gliding around on. And now we can go ahead and grab the wing cap that is conveniently here, and go ahead and give it a shot out of this cannon. So the trick for this is you want to try and aim for roughly the middle. I think a little bit higher, or a little bit lower if I recall correctly. So as you fly through, you can actually go through all of them at once, but as you saw those little numbers appearing, those are hidden numbers. So if you fly through the center of each circle, you will get one of the numbers appear, or one of the numbers will appear. So once you find all 5 numbers, that is how you get a star like this. Now there are some places where this would be more on the secret side, but for this particular level, this is an actual star. So let's go ahead and glide our way down, oops, or, you know, entirely mess up, and actually land in the cannon. Okay, well I've been missing this first one, so that actually works out well for me. And apparently I missed it again. I am struggling to hit the first one, which is supposed to be the easiest one because you can actually aim at it. And, okay, hold on. I'm pretty sure I can just do it like this. Yeah. You don't need to use the cannon if you don't want to. But basically when you're shot out of the cannon, you have the right angle in order to go through all 5 at once. So let's grab this star, and then we just have one more for Bob-omb Battlefield. So we might not be able to get into... Actually, no. We will be able to get into the next course because there's only 1 star left. I was about to say, we might not be able to get into it, but we can at least get probably 1 star, maybe 2 stars in the next course. So the 6th one is one that we saw from the very beginning, and it's behind Chain Chomp's gates. So this one is actually super easy. So if I hurry my way along here and apparently hit a Goomba and just get absolutely comboed by myself there, all you have to do is make your way around, ignore any other enemies if you want to, or, you know, you could do what I did and just take out the Goomba for fun. But you want to actually hit this stake 3 times, and it's kind of hard to get it sometimes when the Chomp's in front of it. But then you get nice little musical notes going, and then the Chain Chomp is free and decides to free the star, as it leaps up into the distance, never to be seen again. So now let's grab this star. And that puts us up to 18 stars. And that officially completes Bob-omb Battlefield. So that's 2 out of the 15 courses finished. Now, if you look on here, we can obviously see that, you know, we have 7 stars in each of these 2 courses. And then 4 secret stars. I believe there are, let's see, there's 15 levels, and there's 7 stars in each level. So that's 105. There are 15 secret stars, if I'm recalling my numbers correctly there and doing my math right. But now, we can go ahead and check out our next course. So let's hop into here, and I hope this is number 3. Yes, it is. Okay, so course 3, Jolly Roger Bay. And star number 1, Plunder in the Sunken Ship. Now, this is one that I used to kind of dread as a kid. I loved the music, but I just was not a fan of water levels, because there's a certain something in this game that kind of scared me as a kid. It no longer does, but I will show you guys it when we get to it. But let's go ahead and start reading some signs. So there are special... Okay, yeah, we already know about that one. Basically just telling us that's the special green block. And there's a cannon there, by the way. But let's check this sign. Attention! Read before diving in. If you stay under the water for too long, you'll run out of oxygen. Return to the surface for air, or find an air bubble or coins to breathe while underwater, because apparently money makes you breathe underwater. Press B to swim, hold B to swim slow and steady, tap B with smooth timing to gain speed. And then tilt the L stick forward and press B to dive. Pull the L stick back and press B to return to the surface. And this is basically just telling you about all the swimming and stuff. You know, you can press B when you're near the edge in order to jump out. Now, there are these clams that will actually open up on occasion, and they can hurt you. And they can also crush you. But if you get close enough to them, they will actually not activate, they will open for you. And normally you can grab the, oh wait, no, you can't grab the Koopa Shell, that's right, because you're underwater. But there is a reason why that is there, but I won't get into that just so that way I don't spoil things. Now, we're supposed to plunder a sunken ship, so let's go all the way down here. And that little thing right there used to scare me as a kid so much. It is known as a moray eel, but what you want to do is try to get him out in order to get him to swim around by, you know, swimming close to him. And then once that happens, he should have... Okay, he hasn't left it, I didn't get close enough. But if you get close enough and then you swim away, he will come out of there. And it is super creepy when he does. Okay, apparently I'm struggling to get him to do so. I'm trying not to get too close, but I think if you wait there a couple seconds, he's supposed to actually come out of his thing. Also, swimming through that circle would give you a 1-up, but obviously it went away from us, so we can't quite get it. Okay, I think we might have to actually like swim away like this, kind of facing away from it. Maybe that should draw it out. Trying to remember off the top of my head. Okay, that didn't work. Let me go up to the surface so that way I don't drown. And I will see if I can remember how to do this. Also, if you look up, well, kind of can't see it here, but you can see the shadows. There are coins up there, and you kind of see it from the bottom. Oh, he actually came out. Yeah, he was the creepiest thing to me as a kid. I did not like him. Like, now he's not as bad, but now that he's out of this little window, we can actually swim on in, And now we are inside of the sunken ship. So now we get to experience a fun little mechanic involving these chests. I normally mess them up a few times, but let's see if I can get them. Okay, if you get them wrong, you will get shocked. So let's try this one. That wasn't it either. There should be a... Okay, there's a safe spot over there with the water. And we might drown, so you guys might be able to see what drowning looks like in this game. It's pretty much kind of like a... Oh, never mind. You guys aren't going to get to see it. But there's a little air pocket over here. But when you drown, Mario makes like the most saddest like little noises as he drowns. And it's terrible. So let's try this chest. That wasn't it either, so it is the one all the way in the back. I could have sworn it wasn't. But when you open these chests, you get your number, and you get an air bubble to kind of help you out. Let's see which one it was next. Was it this one? Yes, it was. Okay. And if I recall correctly, the middle one is last. So let's go along this way. Try to open this one. So that's 3. And then here is the 4th one, if I can actually get up to it. You gotta kind of swim into it. And now there's an earthquake that happens, which is basically the water starting to drain. Now, if you're fast enough, which I'm kind of spamming the button as opposed to actually timing it properly, if you pull up on the stick whether you're near the surface, you'll do a mini jump. So it kind of helps you to get up here, as opposed to platforming all the way up. Now, when we open this box, there's our star. So let's go ahead and grab it, and we're at star number 19. So we already got 3 stars this episode. That's actually going pretty fast. But plundering the sunken ship is done. And now, save and continue. And let's head back in. I think we got enough time for one more. Let's see what the next one is. Candy Eel come out to play. Yes. So, this one involves you basically doing the same thing, but you don't go inside. This time, when the eel comes out, we're going to want to play with him. And also the... Oh wait, no, the eel's already out because the ship actually rises. Because now you can see where all the coins are. It's tilting back and forth, and that comes into play later on. So let's go ahead and swim our way down to the scary, scary, scary eel. Which, it doesn't scare me as much anymore, but it really used to scare me. So now, we have to get him out of this. Oh god, okay, so that time he just kind of swam out, so we need to actually start swimming away. I need to get my health back up because he hurt. So let's go ahead and heal a little bit, swim our way back down. Is he out? Okay, no, he is not. So we need to do the same thing that we did to get him out of the ship. So if you stop just in front of him, he of course will just come out like that. So you want to actually try and draw him out by swimming away. But you want to try to make sure he has eye contact on you. Oh god, see, that face actually still scares me a little bit sometimes apparently. But he has a star on his tail. So basically what you want to do is you want to chase him down. And you want to try to play tag. So the game kind of teaches you that, hey, you can go fast, you can kind of cut him off. And you want to grab his tail, well, not grab his tail, but you want to grab the star that is on his tail. So let's kind of, okay, we didn't angle ourselves properly, but now we got the drowning mechanic. So Mario just falls limp, and will die. He takes damage underwater. But if you let him just drown underwater, he does a slightly different thing where he makes his little, like, gulping for air noises, or I guess choking on the water kind of thing. And, well, I guess drowning noises in general would be the best way to phrase that. I could not think of the right way to do it. But let's give that another shot. Now that I've kind of shown why that thing is terrifying, you know, when it kind of pops up out of nowhere, you kind of get a little scared. Especially when, you know, you were like 4 or 5-year-old me and you see this thing that's coming at you. So, ouch. Okay, let's swim away, swim away, swim away. I don't think I was still in eyesight of it. So I don't think it's going to be out. Okay, nope, it is. So let's try and catch up to its tail with smooth little rhythms here. The thing that sucks though is that, you know, if you hit its body, you could die. So when you're trying to grab the star, you gotta angle yourself. And even then, it's not done. So now, you can kind of chase it all the way back, or as it, kind of swims over. And you actually can't enter there, as you can see. It's just vines. And now we can grab the star. And that's officially 20 stars, which is 1/6 of the game. So the eel's pretty quick. The 100 coins in this level, if I remember correctly, kind of suck. So now that we've gotten 4 stars, I guess I can go ahead and end things here then. Because, I don't want to make the episode super long, because there's still plenty more to explore. So next time on Super Mario 64, we're going to head back into Jolly Roger Bay and see just what else awaits us under the sea. So if you guys at all like this video, feel free to leave a like, it really helps the channel. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Hit the notification bell if you guys want to be notified when I post videos, and comment below with an answer to the question of the day, or just to say hi. I always read all the comments and I always try to respond to as many as I can. So this has been Pendragon, and I'll see you guys next time.